To appreciate the word mutt, we have to discuss sheep. But first, a bit about this project. For this one, my instructions were a bit different. These memorials were ordered by a grandmother who did lots of pro bono childcare, and her dog passed away while her 4 grandchildren were at her home having a sleepover. So these 4 ornaments are for them, one for each. I was given mostly free rein over what to make, except that one was supposed to be a metallic theme, and the others should be, quote, glitter-tastic. I suspect that by having me make the style decisions, Grandma may have preempted excessive debate and perhaps conflict over which grandchild receives what later on. I know Grandma loved her dog, but as far as the breed goes, the dog was described as a good-natured mutt. So I began to think about that word. During my years as a dog boarder, I heard the word often, and saw it printed on the paperwork the vet sends you when you call for vaccine and health information. I suspect that this term, mutt, maybe was derogatory in its origin, and it is, but not in the way that I thought. To understand this word, we have to discuss sheep. I know this is not what you expected, but stay with me. It is generally assumed that sheep, because of their herding behavior, are kinda stupid. New research actually shows that this isn't true. They recognize and remember up to 50 individuals, either sheep or people. They make sheep friends, solve and remember mazes, have unique strategies to deal with cattle guards, and self-medicate with plants when they feel ill. But back to the old assumption that they are kinda dumb. There is a vast collection of charming old British words and phrases used as insults over time. Highlights include galumpus, mooncalf, and death's head upon a mopstick. The one that applies to our story, however, is mutton head, used to insult a person who is as stupid as a sheep. Mutton refers to the official name for the meat from a sheep that is 3 years old or older. The meat of some animals changes dramatically as they age. Sheep is one of them, leading to the different terms mutton and lamb, which are legal definitions in many countries. Anyhow, muttonhead got shortened to mutt in the early 1900s, and its first use in print referring to a mixed-breed dog was in 1906. It stuck, and quickly became a derogatory term for a dog of low breeding, instead of a person who was as dumb as a sheep. But the meanings of words change over time, and it's been kind of a while since 1906. When mutt stopped being used as an insult for people, it also lost a good deal of that negative connotation. Today, we use the term mixed breed most of the time, but as a dog boarder, I still heard both dog owners and vets' offices use the word mutt. While the word mutt was making its way up the social ladder, another word was heading down: mongrel. Mongrel started out simply meaning a mixed breed dog, no insult attached, and it was like that for hundreds of years. But it began to be used as an insult for people with a mixed race heritage, and that strong derogatory meaning is very much intact today. I never heard a dog owner or vet's office use the word mongrel to refer to a dog because of this more recent stigma. This dog happens to be purebred, and she is asking for you to like this video and subscribe to this channel for more dog-based infotainment and stories. But being purebred has some issues. She runs the risk of increased health problems due to people selecting for the houndiest traits over time rather than overall health or a balanced personality. Mutts generally don't have this issue. They are survivors in some sense, more physically healthy from being more genetically diverse. This is true in people as well. There can be serious medical implications for the children of kissing cousins. It's not just morally questionable. Dog health statistics show that this is true. Mutts are healthier. They have fewer problems with common dog issues, including hip dysplasia, skin conditions, knee issues, certain cancers, heart disease, and spinal problems. As a consequence, their medical costs, on average, are lower, and lifespans may be longer. Another potential benefit of choosing and owning a mutt is that they aren't usually obsessed with a set of very specific behaviors that are only useful in rare contexts. Your herding dog is excellent if you have sheep that need to move from the pasture to the barn and back again twice a day, but terrible if they are nipping at your guests' heels to move them out of the kitchen after dinner. I love my hound, but the volume and frequency at which she sings the song of her people can be disruptive and embarrassing in public. Now, not all mutts are naturally well behaved, of course, but the more polarizing inherited dog behaviors tend to get muted in a mixed breed. Finally, finding a perfect purebred dog who supposedly doesn't have that breed's collection of special problems is difficult and involves waiting lists that may stretch into years, and you'd better be prepared to empty your wallet when you do find the right one. Mutts, however, are available at the local shelter for very modest adoption fees almost every day of the year, and would really like to have a loving home. In fact, you may well be saving their life by adopting one. I've had 4 dogs in my life so far, 2 purebreds and 2 mutts. I loved all of them a lot, but the truth is that the mutts were more durable and better behaved. The word mutt may have started out as a bit of an insult, but as a person who has gotten to know and worked with hundreds of dogs professionally, I can tell you for sure that mutts are great dogs too. After the extensive sanding process, I gave these ornaments an attractive and durable polyurethane finish, ideal for children's hands and display for many, many years. Here they are in their glitter-tastic glory. I hope the sad grandchildren find comfort in having a little bit of their ex-playmate to keep forever. Many of you have mutts. When they cross the Rainbow Bridge, I can make them a memorial as unique as they were. Let me know if you prefer purebreds or mutts in the comments, and why. I'd love to hear your thoughts and reasons. Thank you for watching.